Hi, everybody. It's Lisa.
And Rob.
Oops, wrong way. Couple of pickers, and we're going to talk to you about how eBay is saving us thousands of dollars this year.
Yes.
First, before we can tell you that, we got to go back to the beginning so we can explain this to you.
Oh, way back 20 or so years ago.
20 years ago. You know, maybe we'll have anyway. Rob and I have always sold on eBay since almost the very beginning of eBay, back from the 90s.
Even before we knew each other.
Before we knew each other. When we were married to other people. We always enjoyed selling on eBay. And we've done that for a very long time. Back when it was auction only, there weren't stores, there was nothing like that. Nothing like it is today.
Right.
It was before PayPal, even, for God's sake.
It was before, high-speed internet.
Yeah, it was. You have mail. Anyway, so Rob and I got, together in 2005, I think is when we met.
Yes.
And actually, we got one of the reasons we met was through our love of thrifting and eBay and everything. So eBay brought us together. In 2010 is when my full-time job went away, and I started selling more and more on eBay. Rob was still working an outside job, and we made the decision. There were stores at that time. We went to a premium store. That was a big deal.
Yeah.
That was, I believe, 1,000 listings.
I don't remember.
Maybe 1,500, I think. I'm thinking it was 1,500. I'm not sure. That would have been about 2010. But by 2012, Rob had decided to take the big leap himself and leave his outside job. And we went to an anchor store. At that time, it was 10,000.
5,000, I thought. And then
I think it was 5. I think he's right. I think it was 5,000 when we started with the anchor store. And then it increased over time, as well as the price. So what we were doing is, so that's how we started out. We started out in 2012. We had an anchor store. And at one time, we had as many as almost 9,000 listings online.
Yes.
Full-time eBayers. That's all we do. No other outside income. And then at some point, it got increased to 10,000 listings.
Yes. And 1,000 auctions.
And 1,000 auctions. That's correct. And the price is $300 and some dollars a month.
$349.
$349 a month.
If you paid month to month.
Right. But eBay allows, if you have stores, if you will lock in and guarantee that you will stay at that level for a year, you get a discount. And y'all know Rob's all about discounts. So every year, we always, in December, we lock in from December to the next December, an anchor store, and our price is $299 a month, which we pay. That's, $300 a month.
Yeah.
And with that, we get a concierge number where we can get directly to eBay.
Pretty much that was about probably 5 minutes or less you got to a person.
Yep. We got all the extra supplies. How much in supplies?
We got an extra, from a premium store to a anchor, you got $150 worth of credit for
and then
supplies.
We got all those listings. Everybody else got listings, but we got listings out the listings.
Yes.
Which we were never able to get to our 10,000. Never were able, because we just, to keep up with supply and demand, we just could not do it, even with the two of us. And then we had talked about going forward, about maybe changing up the way that we did things. And right now our store sits at about 6,000.
Yeah.
We still don't utilize the full 10,000 in listings, but
we
Rob
never use auctions either.
No, but Rob does where he does. You end and relist to take up some of our listings, so we can at least use the 10,000. Well, then here comes eBay with their spring update. Dun, da, da. And now all of a sudden, premium stores have 10,000 listings and anchor stores have 25,000 listings. Wow. And it would be so nice. But you have to remember, we signed on to eBay. We don't do a month to month. We do a guaranteed year. And what eBay has is, if you have a store that has and you guarantee that, if you downsize before that time period is up, you have to pay the difference between the two stores, or they will cancel your store.
So it's got now it's sitting at how many months?
Well, we just renewed in December.
Yeah, so it's like 8 months, I think.
First read the spring seller update, we both were like kicking ourselves. We're like, oh my God. So for the price of the premium store, which is $59, I believe.
Yes.
We
Well,
could,
if it's a year's commitment.
right. We could have basically the same. There's a few differences, but we couldn't because of the fact that we had committed. We were committed. Get that? For the full year. Until we heard a rumor. We were having a live one night. Wonderful subscriber, viewer that came on named Summer said, oh, yes, you can. So, Rob, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, she suggested that she heard that eBay was waiving their fees
Their
to
penalty fees.
penalty fees to cancel and downsize. Then let's see, I think it's April, whatever the last day of April is. I can't even
April
remember.
30th.
April 30th. Now, the time through April 30th, you could change your subscription without any penalties or fees.
Correct. So if you had locked in a 12-month subscription, you'd be able to downsize and not be penalized, which I thought was too good to be true.
But there's only one thing wrong with these eBay spring seller debit and something like this. They don't advertise this.
No, never read that anywhere in any of the spring seller updates. So first thing Rob and I had to do was we had to look at what were the differences. What are we going to give up? Okay, and some of the cons, the negatives about downsizing would be we would lose that concierge phone number.
Well, we've never had any problems contacting eBay.
So that's a big deal. The second thing was supplies. Not so much of a big deal, but still, when you're used to getting, how much do we get?
150.
So, and it would go down to what?
50.
You're losing $100. That's a quarter though, right?
Yeah.
A quarter. So, and then the last thing is the listings. We would potentially lose those extra listings.
25,000 we'd lose.
Mm-hmm.
It's the 50,000 at the premium store level now. You get 50,000 extra listings in the categories of like movies, DVDs, books, crafts, collectibles, and such.
But then we started thinking about the pros, the advantages. Well, the first advantage is you're saving a bunch of money a month. Yes. You're going from $2.99 to $59.99. So
$240.
$240 a month,
which is
what
equal to $1,920 till December 1st, which would be our penalty. Another advantage is we still get to keep 10,000 fixed listings no matter what. So it's 10,000 fixed listings in every category.
So we don't lose anything.
That's right. We don't lose any.
We have currently.
We don't lose any regular fixed listings.
Any other positives to it?
We actually still have the extra listings, but it's down to 50,000 instead of 75,000, which is ridiculous anyway.
For us,
there's no way
we
would use 50,000 listings in books, DVDs, crafts, collectibles, and such.
So after we decided that, okay, that sounded like something that would be worth it, the next thing was getting a hold of eBay and getting it in writing to make sure that that was going to be true. So that was Rob's assignment, to reach out to eBay for Business. Is that what it's called? Yes. eBay for Business? Mm-hmm. Through Facebook?
Yes.
And that's what he did. And you want to tell him what you did?
I had several correspondence with a couple of people over there, and to verify and double verify that this was valid, and I got their okay, say so, and their backing if we did get charged for fees, if we did cancel and downgrade.
Sorry. Pulled the trigger, pew pew, and did that on 3/30, March 30th.
March 30th.
2021, and we woke up March 31st, and everything was okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then come April 1st, which is April Fool's Day, so you hold your fingers and cross them anyways. There we were. We had a premium store now. We have downsized. The amount has gone down, and there are no penalties. So eBay has actually saved us almost $2,000 for this year just in store fees. It's given us a boost. It's made us feel better. I know a lot of people are looking now. I mean, I read a comment where somebody said they were disappointed. They wanted to go back to a basic because they went to a premium and now they don't need all these. So, I mean, I know there's going to be people in that situation, but maybe that will encourage you to list more, to do more, to maybe do some more of the stop and relist or however you want to use
Yes, I
those.
mean that's what really is good for us because we have so many listings, and some of those do become stale after a while. And whenever you end items and relist them, you get a boost for a couple of days, especially in the external views, which is Google. So that really boosts you up. And I mean, I've stopped and started items and relisted them 2 or 3 times in a month and still never used all our listings.
Mm-hmm. So we're very excited. We want to share this with you because eBay's told us that you have until the end of April to complete this. So if you're
And
locked,
also, if you do have a basic store, it would be a good idea to upgrade to a premium store because you do have all those listings instead of 1,000 to 10,000.
spring update is really going to help us spring into more sales. We hope it's going to help us with our bottom line because, again, while of course it's a write-off expense, who wants to spend that every month if you don't have to? So we're both very excited for what it has to offer. And I just have to say, good job, eBay. Finally, good job. The best spring update I've ever seen. And
Yes.
we've been around for a long time. So thank you, eBay.
Thanks, eBay.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Couple of Pickers. Every Wednesday, we do the Wednesday show, which is full of fun, humor, laugh, and maybe some eBay knowledge, too. I'm sure there's probably some of that thrown in
And you
there.
forgot to say that's live.
And that is a live show.
7
that is
p.m.
true.
Eastern time.
7 p.m. Eastern time on our channel, Couple of Pickers.
Like a fishing pole.
You went live when I was taking a sip. Hi, everybody. It's Lisa and
Rob.
Couple of Pickers. Rob, a.k.a. Dark Man.
I have a shirt on.
Lives in a cave.
I have a shirt on. It's not a floating head.
We literally are right beside each other, but you would never know it. But it's like a cloud of darkness surrounds
You're
him
not
wherever
in the
he
same
goes.
room.
I most certainly am.
You are not.
I am 5 foot away from you.
You are not
on here because it both runs from the browser.
Are they auctions that we participate in sometimes?
I don't know, but if you've been participating, you've not been winning.
Because
I have.
I know it ends. They end today. They start ending today.
Yeah.
There is some stuff on there. I'm not bidding on anything. I'm letting it go.
I just won 2 things for over $150 each.
Good.
I just
Great.
seen somebody that I seen somebody on there that was dreamy, and I just didn't bid.
That's me.
And we do currently sell on 11 platforms, so it's not just eBay. We can talk about just about all of them with you guys. So hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something. I hope that this will be something that you'll be able to use to your advantage to put in your tool belt and save some money and make 2021 a great year for us all. Thank you.
Thank you.